There is this feeling in a lot of the US that the high end is not doing that well. Well, I have to tell you, the high end on Kauai is doing very well. One fun fact that you may not know. This theme song that you hear on my videos, this was written by my very talented nephew, Trent Ellison. If you like it, let us know. Please make a comment below. Life is short. Buy the beach house, live the dream. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do it now. Smash the like button and hit subscribe. Aloha! I'm Annie Ellison and this is your Kauai December 2025 real estate market update. What is happening on the island of Kauai in real estate right now? Actively listed homes, condos, and parcels of land. Now these are fee simple, and the homes and condos have to have at least one bedroom. I'm not counting hotel rooms. There are currently a total of 418 pieces of property for sale that fit that description. 177 are single family homes. 136 are condos. 105 are parcels of land. Everyone thinks that everything on Kauai is super expensive. It's not totally accurate. Of the 177 homes for sale, they range between the lowest price single family home at $635,000 to the most expensive single family home actively listed at $30 million. And that $30 million home is really a development opportunity based on its zoning and location. You're essentially buying a small peninsula on the south shore of Kauai. $635,000 to $30 million. And there's a lot in between there. Condos, what are the highs and lows? The lowest price condo with at least one bedroom that's fee simple is $415,000. The highest price condo on the market today is $6,975,000. That is one of these 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom timber townhomes with its own private pool. Your view is looking onto one finger of a golf course and then the ocean. Spectacular views, incredible build, very special place. Once again, a wide range, $415,000 to basically $7 million. What about parcels of land? A lot of people want land, whether they want a land bank or they want to build. Land is also attractive to people. The lowest price parcel of land on Kauai today is $300,000. The most expensive is just over $22 million. $80,000. Now that $22 million is a really special parcel up Kalihiwai Ridge. If you're familiar with Kalihiwai Ridge, if you've watched this channel, I like to call it the North Shore Dream. These are where you have these ag parcels, usually in size between 2 to 5 acres. This one being over 64 acres. It's a large parcel. So you've got a really large parcel on the market for just over $22 million. So what's pending? And what does pending mean? Sometimes people call it contingent. Sometimes people say it's an escrow, but it's when a seller and a buyer have come to agreement on terms and they're moving forward towards closing. Not all of them close, but the large majority of them do. Currently, there are 101 homes, condos, and parcels of land pending. So if you look at 418 and you have 101 pending, that's about a fourth of the market. When you look at it that way, it's not that bad. It means the market is moving, which is great. 57 of those are homes, 28 of those are condos, and 16 are parcels of land. What's the story that's being told here? There's a lot fewer condos selling than single family homes. We have 136 condos for sale. A total of 28 are in escrow. That's a buyer's market. Let's look at the prices. Pending single family homes, there was one that came on the market at $595,000. Now we don't know what the accepted price is, and we won't know that until it closes. So that could mean it could be a lot less than $595,000, or it could be a lot more. Often with these very low price properties, there are multiple offers and they get bid up in price. The highest price pending home today is $6.8 million. What about condos? There is a condo pending for $300,000. And the most expensive condo pending today is $1.95 million, so just under $2 million. For parcels of land, $280,000 is the lowest priced parcel of land, and $6.925 million is the most expensive parcel of land in escrow, just a little bit under $7 million. What sold in the month of November 2025? We had 63 properties sell, 37 of them were homes. That's not bad. The lowest priced home was $603,000. The most expensive home was $10,500,000. Now that was a spectacular home on the Y Road, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. Condos, what sold? On the whole island of Kauai, we had 18 condo sales. That is not a lot, especially when you think you have 136 for sale and 18 have sold. Once again, that is a buyer's market. The lowest price condo that sold for $310,000. The most expensive condo that sold for $4.8 million. Now, this is a legal condo. This was actually a club cottage at Kukui'ula, which is a single family home, but it's in a subdivision where all of the single family homes are considered condos, and they are condos, and they have to be used in a special way. But if you love Kukui'ula amenities and you want to be able to vacation rent properties with them, contact me about these club cottages. For land, there were 8 parcels of land that sold. The least expensive was $415,000, and the most expensive was $1,750,000. It's a pretty good spread as well. We talk a lot about the high end, or we have recently, because there is this feeling in a lot of the US that the high end is not doing that well. Well, I have to tell you, the high end on Kauai is doing very well. Remember, we are a small market, but we had 6 properties sell last month for over $6 million. 3 were in Kukui'ula. 1 was one I sold. It's a beautiful modern home. Here are some pictures of it. Now, one of the things that's so unique about this home, it's no longer for sale, probably won't be for sale for a very, very, very long time, but it's unique because when Kukui'ula was first developed and started selling homes, they had very strict architectural guidelines, and everything had to look like a Hawaiian plantation home, which if you follow this channel, you know I love, love, love a Hawaiian plantation home. But Kukui'ula has broadened their architectural guidelines. You can now build modern homes. We have very, very few modern style homes on Kauai, so this is a special find. On top of that, the views are just spectacular. That sold for $8.1 million. There was also a home in Honolulu, not on Veki Road. It does have an ocean view looking over a property and a beach park, so you can see the water from this home. It does not have a vacation rental license. It has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it sold for $8.3 million. If you love Honolulu, there are not that many homes in Honolulu, and prices just continue to go up. Another property that sold for over $6 million, a property in Aliamanu Estates, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, huge property. It sold for $7.7 million. Beautiful views, really well built, spectacular property. Let's go back to the highest home that sold, and it was a home on the Y Road with a vacation license. Famous architect attached to it. It had a pool on the ocean side, could never rebuild that. And it's one of these homes where every time you drive by, you think, I want to buy that house. Congrats to those buyers on a spectacular buy. What did I do this month? Well, I did close a very expensive home in Kukui'ula, the second most expensive purchase that closed last month. I currently have 5 properties in escrow. 3 of them are condos, right? So some of us are actually selling condos. What I want to mention about these condos is 2 of the 3 are in Kuhio Shores. Kuhio Shores on the south side, if you're looking for an investment property, that might be the best building to buy in. It's a cement building, they have an elevator, it's really well managed, and they have a following. So there are people that just want to rent in Kuhio Shores and they go back there every year. It's right next door to the beach house. You can walk to the Kukui'ula shopping center, you can snorkel next to the beach house, or you can walk down the street to Baby Beach. Great building. So I have 2 in escrow there. I have 1 that just came on the market today, and it's not too late to make an offer. I'm gonna do an open house there on Thursday from 11 to 3. Let's make this happen. It's oceanfront and it's in great condition. If you're familiar with oceanfront properties on Kauai, it's not super common that I say they're in great condition because oceanfront is beautiful and it's brutal. All that salt, all that wind, all that moisture coming in, you do have to maintain them. So it's great when something in great condition comes on the market. It is currently an active vacation rental, so it's a little tricky to get into, but there's a checkout on Wednesday and a check-in on Thursday. So Thursday from 11 to 3, we're gonna be doing an open house and scheduled showings. Reach out to me if you have any interest or questions. The Wall Street Journal recently published this article. When home sellers set prices too high, they're paying for it. Every homeowner wants to put their home on the market at a high price. The reasoning is you never know, and that's true, you never know. What this article in the Wall Street Journal is saying is if you overprice your home, it actually ends up selling for less. If you're getting showings and no offers, it generally means that your property is overpriced, and the faster you correct it, the better off you'll be. Once again, if you have more questions about that, call me, comment below. I'm here to help. Now, what about future action? Now, the National Association of Realtors has said that they anticipate home prices across the US going up 4% next year. They're anticipating the number of transactions going up by 14%. What has happened over the last 3 years in the real estate industry is there have been fewer transactions. There's been this group of people waiting on the sidelines, hoping for interest rates to fall. Now, we do anticipate interest rates falling, but more than anything, it's just pent-up demand. People that have been waiting, that are probably tired of waiting, that are probably going to do something. Probably. It is hard to predict the future. So what are you wishing for Christmas? Is it a house on Kauai? You know, it's really hard to gift wrap a Kauai property and put it under the tree. If you were giving someone a house, a condo, a piece of land on Kauai for Christmas, how would you do it? Because I have clients that actually did buy a property, a vacation rental property in Princeville. They're gonna bring their kids here for Christmas, and while they're staying in their new property, tell them, this is your exciting new Christmas present. Is that how you do it, or would you do it some other way?